75 here today, and today we're playing Fancy Tavern Sextet Vol.1 New World Days, Part 8. Let's get started. Of course, not like I'm the one doing the clenching. Yes, I think we're getting close to the end. Get changed first. If we start now, the place will only get dirtier. Come on, that's just common sense, right? Daisy runs to the back of the light steps. I follow her with my eyes and then turn back to Lupine. Ah, Lupine. She's angry. Look at that face. Angry Lupine. She looks incredibly sullen. Like Mark Sullivan, huh? When our eyes meet, Lupine says, I'll start the preparations, and then heads outside. She is really angry, huh? She is really angry. A few days later, we steadily made progress with the prep, and finally the day of the festival has arrived. I thought this was a busy city normally, but today it seems even more lively than usual. Phew, man. We're successfully selling the ice cream puffs with our own original toppings. Well, actually, maybe we're succeeding too much. Even now, I'm still baking more ice cream puffs to carry them to stall back and forth without seas. I'm sure our success is partly thanks to the fact that our stall staff members are so cute. That is true. Bro, look at us in the background. We haven't even cut our hair. It's the pandemic. Sheesh. Look at our success. It's going to be wonderful. I have no doubt that I'd seen vendors as cute as this promoting their goods in Akibahara, I would have stopped dead in my tracks. Whew, boy, look at that face. The Planet Days are yelling this to the customers, and I glanced at them. Out of the corner of my eye, while I wrapped the next batch of ice cream puffs. Oof, they're so delicious. I carry over in the paper. Ah, so delicious. There's no such breaking through as plastic wrappers in this world. I can't wrap them up with cloth like you would with fruit paper. Is the safe choice. Pine, Daisy, next batch is up. I gotta taste these. I wonder if it's real. I mean, it's gotta be one that's similar or tasting close to this. The ones I baked this morning are all sold out. Well, cream puffs can't be stored at room temperature anyway, so it's better to sell them as soon as possible. I mean, that's the best way, just like ice cream. Even now, I think it was a gamble on our part. If they hadn't sold, we'd be left with a mountain of rotten cream puffs. Lupine, are you sure you don't need a break? I asked Lupine after she finished handing the customers their purchases. She thinks for a moment and then answers. No, really? Okay. What? I guess that should be fair enough. For you, for the whole festival, I couldn't do that. You need a break more than I do. Oh, that is true. She is the boss, because her dad is gone. I'm not sure if that really matters for this. You can give me more responsibilities at work, you know. Come on. Recently, Lupine has been working too hard. She wakes up early to start the prep and is working until late at night. She's just like someone who works at 6 to 10 p.m. every day. Today is no different. She woke up early this morning and she's been working without pause. I guess I've been staring at Lupine longer than I realize. Make her blush. Yes, blushy cheeks. There are no dark circles under the eyes or the face she turns to me. It looks just the same as always. But I've heard you have to be especially careful with people like that. I've got to keep an eye on Lupine to make sure she doesn't pass out from exhaustion. Don't push yourself too hard, okay? Alright, good. I wonder. voice that overlaps Lupin's is one that I know too well. We're doing much better than the numbers we planned for. I haven't baked any yet, but we have enough supplies, so I can make more if necessary. Hey Daisy, what the hell? When I stop Daisy from running off into the center of town, she looks at me with a particular look on her face. That's not why I stopped you. Come on. Hang on, you were planning on snacking, weren't you? Ah, well, a little sampling won't hurt, you know.
Daisy は食べるのが大好きだもんね。私が食いしん坊みたいに言わないでほしいにゃ。これでも恋する裏若き乙女なのにゃ。大好きな人のために頑張りたいって思ってるにゃ。恋する裏若き乙女。
Is it me, or did Lupin just glance in my direction? Just my imagination, huh? Daisy, would you mind letting Lupin take a break? She's been working since morning, and I want to give her a break. Like I wanted her strength, though. We never get to feel her heart. Wait, yeah, feeling her heart. Ah, these two. I wonder where the mage and Dahlia are at. Huh? Lupin deliberately grabs onto my hand. Wait, I should. Sheesh, alright. Let's go. Lupin pulls on my hand, not taking no for an answer. Lupin pulls me along by my hand, almost as if she doesn't hear Daisy's words at all. Right, she just wants to pull us away from Daisy at this point. Her tavern is getting quite a reputation to find. When we walk around town, we hear people chatting about our cream puffs. One man says if you visit that shop, you'll have a delicious meal. Another woman states that shop has tasty treats. It sure does. It seems we've made a great impression on the townspeople and adventurers alike. Ah, showing off good stuff. Not at all. You and Daisy and I all work our hardest, right? Yeah, this is something I was capable of myself. If Lupin hadn't announced that she wasn't going to participate in the fall festival, we wouldn't have made a stall in the first place. Same goes for supplies. Without Lupin, we would never have stocked our supplies so cheaply. Then Daisy found that rare fruit for us. Thanks to that, we made the food that was even more attractive to customers. Well, I never imagined that word would get around so quickly. Behind the scenes of the tavern, growing good reputation of both Veronica and Miss Dahlia. Apparently, our two regular customers have introduced the fine shop to all the other adventurers. What? I looked my stunned exclamation. I followed her line of sight. What I find is Miss Veronica and Miss Dahlia having a drink contest surrounded by adventurers and townspeople. Oh no, this is gonna be good. It's a festival after all. I can understand the desire to get loose. That being said, I never thought Miss Dahlia would do something like this. By the way, what were you about to say back there? You know, you were talking about being a little tired or something. Now she's blushing. Yes. Oh, are you sure about that? I'm positive she's been about to tell me something. She's been trying to tell us something. Maybe I did mishear after all, huh? Oh, she's angry. I guess so. After saying that, Lupin picks up the pace to walk quickly just in front of me. Her ears seem to be growing red, but maybe it's my imagination. Ah. That means the tavern should be safe.
私も信じられないよ。
Even now, the boisterous merrymaking in the city hasn't lessened, but the sun is beginning to set. Tell me that the autumn festival will soon draw to an end. We've used up all our supplies, even after thinking we have more than enough. The only thing left is the last batch of freshly baked cream puffs. However, since the rush of customers has arrived during midday, we're not sending them off quite as quickly now. We'll have to express our thanks to Miss Veronica and Miss Dahlia. After I explained that I'd like to avoid storing the cream puffs at room temperature, they constructed a simple yet effective refrigerator for us. Despite calling it a refrigerator, it's basically a chunk of ice created from magic, which we then stuck in a box. Wait, what? At least these will keep longer now than if they were left out. Oh, okay. Oh no! The one who appears from the hustle and bustle of the town is the man who claims he'll take down Lupine's business. Uh-oh, it's time. When I see that pair of female servants is waiting on him, I have no doubt that it's him. You've been quite prosperous. Yes, thank goodness. I suppose I'll have to try one of these for you to see if it's as good as the rumors say. I don't like his condescension attitude, but I keep this to myself. When I hand him a cream puff, he nervously carried it to his mouth. He's nervous. He's probably never even eaten it before. Sure, but I bet his nerves are because he normally has a poison tester taste all his food for him. Nah, that's not good. Poison tester? He just wants that person dead. I see. It's truly delicious. I say between the sales and publicity that we've been a massive success, though. I can infer that much. Plus now we have enough to pay back our debt. With that, I hand the man a large leather bag. Inside is all the money we made during the autumn festival. When the well-dressed man nods his head, the two servants come forward and take the bag, open it up to count the money inside. The servant seems accustomed to this and skillfully counts the coins. It is the exact amount needed to repay their debt. Very well, as nobility, I never go back on my world. That means, however, he wouldn't insist on keeping Lupine for himself, would he? I have no need for the land or the girl, but my one condition is that you deliver these trees to my mansion on a regular basis. Huh? What? I see. I guess he was really a fan of the cream puffs, huh? That is all. What do you say? Yeah, boy. Alright, I'll send a messenger to discuss the details with you later. If you excuse me. Alright, let's go. We remain in the shocks as we watch the man turn his back and leave. Here I thought he tried to argue for more advantageous conditions. Who could have imagined that he'd demand that we present him with cream puffs? Well, it's better than some other twisted condition. That's great! Yeah. Oh no. Lupine practically sobs this as she clings onto me. Daisy leaps to me after she says this. You too? Oh no, oh no. We got two of them on to us. Let's save our celebration and tears for later. The autumn festival isn't over yet. We still got to clean up. We all look at each other, give a decisive nod. Ah, yes. That night, after our huge success at the autumn festival, we returned to the tavern after cleaning up. That's a weird thing to say in your sleep. I know Daisy likes to eat, but a whale? A whale? What? That's true. Oh, my bad. Daisy is softly snoring. Towards the end of the cleanup, she'd been wobbling on her feet and I'd given up and starting to give her a piggyback home. Let's put her to sleep in her room. Alright, that's just do it. She's still cream puffs. Cream puffs in her sleep, huh? Daisy whispers this as she curls up into a ball on her head. I guess she's still dreaming about food, huh? Now, doing her best not to wake up Daisy, Lupine and I quietly leaves the room. That was quick, but quiet. As we return to the tavern, Lupine and I decided to throw a modest party in celebration of today. We'll have a real party another day. I want to invite Miss Veronica, Miss Ellie, and Daisy another. Daisy is already asleep after all. Wait, is she drunk too?
君も飲む?
Oh, I'm spacing out and eating some dried snacks when Lupine pushes an alcoholic drink towards me. I'm not saying that I never drink, but when I think of everything else, we still have to organize maybe holding off would be best.
こういう時は飲まないとダメだよ。私だけ飲むってちょっと寂しいな。
She wants to drink. She wants to get drunk. Gonna get drunk and laid, boys. Ah, that hurts.
だからはい、君も飲みなよ。
The glass she pushes towards me is filled to the brim. Brim? Whoa. Nah, that's I was gonna say yank with no brim. Nothing. What should I do? Should I read up between the lines and drink it, or think about what might happen later and abstain? I don't know. Let's just have a drink. A brink. I said brink. The pie smiled at me. I definitely got a drink. I'll take it with pleasure. I peer into the glass that Lupine hands me. I can see my face reflecting the cup brimming with liquid. That reminds me, I've never tried the drinks of this world. Shoot. It goes down easier than I thought, you know? In a fancy world in any other country, really, I'd had the impression of alcoholic drinks have a high alcohol percentage and hard to handle. I guess that isn't true. It's much easier to drink than I thought. Plus, if a girl like Lupine is drinking it, it can't be too hard to drink. That said, how easy it is to drink and how much alcohol is in it are two separate things, I guess. Huh? Hey. She refills my glass to the brim once more. This isn't going to end well. If I keep drinking at this pace, I'll end up blink drunk in no time. How would I have to drink one cup or two? I'll pour you another. When I take the glass bottle from her, Lupine happily pushes her glass towards me. Got it. If I'm the one hanging onto the bottle of alcohol, she can't force me to keep drinking. Oh, she's drunk. She is drunk, boys. She is drunk. I doubt the flavor is any different. What? Since Lupine sticks out her empty glass, I refill it once more. Very delicious. So luscious. Will she be okay if she keeps drinking like this? What if Lupine actually really able to hold her liquor? I can't say either way since I've never had drinks with Lupine before, but it makes me wonder what she'd be like drunk. This is making me nervous. I pray that she doesn't try anything strange if she gets drunk. Like Miss Veronica. Oh, her. Hey, you okay? Lupine's voice is somehow coming to resemble Daisy. Oh no. Seriously, I told you this would happen. Lupine's leaning forward on the table about to doze off. Of course, at the pace she's been drinking, it was only a matter of time until she got flat out drunk. Sigh. I was right not to drink too much. Lupine, you'll catch a cold if you fall asleep here, so you should go back to your room. It's not gonna happen. I can't just pick her up without permission, nor if I go into Lupine and Daisy's room. I'll bring you a blanket for you. With Lupine like this, about the whole thing I can do for her is bring her a blanket. When I direct my eyes back to Lupine, she's sitting up and stretching her hands out towards me. Wait, carry her? What? What did she just say? Carry you? Now she's angry. What do you mean? If you're awake, then you can get to your room by yourself. I guess Lupine gets a bit selfish when she's drunk. Much cuter than starting trouble like Miss Veronica But still, this kind of ruins my impression of her. I've always felt like Lupine was the reliable older sister type, although this behavior may be refreshing, changing. It also feels out of place. It's just out of place. What? Don't look at me like that. Fine, I'll carry you. Bro, she's a little kid now with this drunkenness. Lupine's expression changes as a bright smile lights up her face. Here we go. Oof. 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 I pick up Lupine and her head to her room. This is the first time I've ever done a bridal carry in my life. I never done one. Oof. I tried to do the Roblox move. Sheesh, I'm glad I started to helping out stocking supplies from the very beginning. If I hadn't been able to pick her up now, think of how uncool that would have looked. Oh no. When Lupin wraps her arms around my neck, she starts to doze off again. And then... sleep. She fell asleep. Did she really fall asleep like this? It had taken her merely seconds to pass out. Why off a place did she have to fall asleep while I'm carrying her? Now what to do? I think about waking her up in front of her room, but I feel bad doing that. I could have her sleep in one of the tavern chairs. I feel bad about doing that as well. That leaves my room. The attic room has no door, so there's no need for me to purposely wake her up before entering. No, I can't possibly do that. Even if it's temporary, bringing a drunk girl into my room is a bad idea. Did I wake you up? I'll carry you to your room. Well, this is what happens when we drink. She clutches more tightly onto me with her arms. She has wrapped around my neck. Stay with me? What do you plan on doing? Some sex? Oh man, I'm just gonna... Wait, that's I don't mind. What are we going to do in my room exactly? Oh, now that I think of it, I think about asking her this, but Lupine's already in dreamland. Oh well. With Lupine still in my arms, I decided to go to my room. Alright, let's head up. What am I supposed to do now? Lupine's already asleep in my bed. On the other hand, I'm spacing out, sitting on the edge of the mattress. She told me she wanted to stay with me, and now this. I thought she wanted to talk about the autumn festival or the future, stuff like that, you know? Which is why I assumed she'd wake up once we got to my room. But I guess I was all wrong. And this is the end of today's video. So thank you everyone for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to share this video as well. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in the next one.